Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you guys had a good weekend. This is actually the third time recording this video. My cat came in the room and it farted, and it smelled so bad that I actually thought it took a crap somewhere in the room. So I looked around the room for 30 minutes and no, it was just its butt. It's how bad my cat's fart smell. So if you guys have cats, let me know if you've ever caught them in the act like that. And yeah, it's pretty gross. Anyways, let's start with number 15 on the list here. This is Alurin, starting off the reserve list right away. This is up 49.74% from $79.99 to $119.78. Now, this is from the Tempest block, and Tempest was a fairly small print run as well. We have Volrath Shapeshifter. This is up 51.25% from $20.47 to $30.96. This is some Stronghold, and this is another reserve list card, and it's spiking very aggressively now. A lot more reserve list buyouts, which is a bit of a surprise. Abeyance of Weatherlight. This is up 59.38% from $13.49 to $21.50. Again, another reserve list card. This list particular today is going to have more reserve list cards than any of my previous videos as the buyouts continue. Phyrexian Portal here. This is up 65.61 from $189 to $313. This is a reserve list card, and it's pretty cheap. So if people are, it's not much of a gamble to some people if they want to buy a bunch of copies of this. It's still very cheap, and it's still a reserve list card, right? And people want to throw their money at them right now to buy out. Serendip Efreet. This is not a reserve list card, but it is from Arabian Nights. Very small print run. First expansion set. There is not a lot of copies on the market that are in near mint and above, so this is one of the reasons why you're seeing it on this list here today. But again, not a reserve list card. Tegrid, God of Fright. This is a new card from Kaldheim. This is up 72.50% from $8.69 to $14.99, and one of the main reasons why this is a great discard outlet, and it pairs very well with Oppression. And Oppression was a card that was on our list previously from last week, and it's showed up quite a lot of times. Kjeldren Outpost. I've said that 3 times, so I keep messing it up. This is up 75% from $13.09 to $22.94. And this is a reserve list card, and it's not a very pricey one. So people are looking at this, and players always need lands, and some people are trying to buy them out right now. Elvish Promenade, not a reserve list card, but this is up 87% today from $5.65 to $10.57. Now, we've seen this card show up on the list so many times. It's a great tribal sorcery elf card, and we're seeing lots of elves also come in Kaldheim, so there's a play there right there. Youthful Valkyrie. This is a Kaldheim card. This is actually an uncommon, and this is up 97.48% from $159 to $314. So this is definitely looking like the hot uncommon of the set. Usually every set has like 1 or 2 commons or uncommons that are worth money, like Fatal Push, for example. And this looks like this is going to be that one uncommon people can want for their Angel Tribal decks. Dystopia Alliances. This is a reserve list card, and it's not too expensive right now for a reserve list. 142% up from $7.74 to $18.79. Now, I don't know if I'd be paying $18.79 for this card, but if you can still find some on eBay for under $8, and if you're gonna shop around, you're probably gonna find some deals. But don't be chasing the highs right now. A lot of these cards are getting bought up in the next few weeks. Spiritual Sanctuary. This is up 150% from $5.99 to $14.99. And again, this is another reserve list card that is fairly cheap. So people are looking at the whole reserve list, and they're trying to snipe those little cards out there that are under $10. And this is one of those that was on the list recently. And again, I wouldn't be chasing these highs. Wait for a bit of a pullback before you pull the trigger on any of these reserve list cards on the list here today. Bazaar of Wonders from Mirage. This is a very cheap pickup for a reserve list card. This is up 192% from $1.78 to $5.20. Now, if you're picking this up for under $2, I would say this is quite a good deal and a decent spec even. But it's over $5 now. It's getting a little expensive, but again, that's still fairly cheap for these reserve list buyouts. And people, they just want to buy these reserve list cards because they feel like they're safer assets than anything new. 3 Wishes right here from Visions. This is up 199% from $4.25 to $12.74. And this is another reserve list card. Look at that spike at the end there. This looks like it's another target on the list. At some point, it looks like people are just putting on a mask, a blindfold, and they're just pushing the buy button whenever they see anything reserve list, because some of these don't really make any sense at all. You know, some of it's just price movement online as well. Gushthras Scepter. This is a reserve list card again as well. This is up 206% from $3.70 to $9.40. Now this is still fairly cheap for a reserve list card, but with the movement like that, 200%, it's most likely going to be listings online. And you know, if you have any reserve list cards at this point, you could probably just throw them up online and sell them higher than they're actually valued on the market right now. And there's probably going to be some buyers, because the reserve list hype is real, and it looks like people are throwing their money right now with a lot of FOMO going on. And we're going to look at today's loser as well today, and this is going to be one based on percentage-based loss, and it's right now Ruck Egg version 2 from Arabian Nights. This has been on our list quite a few times as a winner and a loser, and this is down 51.47% from $37.75 to $18.32. Now, I think for $18, buying a near mint copy of this from, you know, an older set like Arabian Nights, it seems like it's an okay price, but obviously it had to do a bit of a pullback from $37.75 at that price. It seems like a little premature, but eventually, of course, all these cards, you know, they're old collectibles, very hard to find good copies available out there. They will rise in the future. Now, my final thoughts on this market video today. So, it's a bit of a shock to me, considering we're only a week or so away from Kaldheim, and we're still seeing all these reserve list buyouts, and they're continuing to happen at a higher frequency and a bigger volume of them as well. Some of these cards that are on the list, some of it's obviously going to be price manipulation from orders online from eBay and TCG Player, but for the most part, it feels like the good cards have already been bought up, so now people are throwing their money at reserve list cards that are just reserve list, but really don't have anything to show for themselves apart from being just kind of scarce. But a bit of it's artificially scarce because the cards aren't actually that good in a game. But again, it's turning more into a collectible as people go to MTG Arena and as people can't play face-to-face Magic and tournaments and stuff, so that competitive edge is gone. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Market Movers Monday edition, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Market Movers video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that one too. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.